In this one, I have a little Sam update about his climb, or at least some more pictures of what he was doing. A lot of Caitriona, a lot of Sam, and just some general fun images and videos here. So let's get started. Take a look at this one by Brilliantly Balfe and Balfe Archive. Yeah, does it say? It says Balfe Archive. Okay, I wasn't sure I was pronouncing that properly. Brilliant Balfe. Have always loved listening to your insights. Yes, we're going to start off with a little Caitriona wisdom because we could all use it.
Was working in the fashion industry a great experience? It was a mixed bag. I met some amazing people. I met some really talented people and really creative people. I don't think it's the healthiest thing for young women to be in, just in terms of your self-esteem and like what it does to your brain. But I traveled the world and I learned so much about life and about myself. So I would say on all, when you weigh it all up, it was better than not. If that makes sense.
Now that makes sense. I think I can understand why the fashion industry, obviously, for obvious reasons, it would hit on a girl's self-esteem or anybody's self-esteem, male or female models or no identifier. I don't care. If you're a model, you have to keep up a certain kind of appearance. People are constantly judging you for it. Yeah, that would kill your self-esteem, and your ego would just get unless you were like the one top person. But even them, I bet you they get razzed on constantly. It's not my idea of a good job. I can't say that's not true about a lot of jobs. As silly as it may sound, when I worked in fast food, that killed my ego because being called the B word because your fries weren't steaming hot and then complaining if they are, dopey stuff. You're like, there's no way you can make everybody happy. But you know what? I think if you're gonna have a negative experience in a job, modeling, especially so, if you can walk away from it as well rounded as she is and having the view about life she does, then yeah, in some ways it would be worth it. You get to travel, and you probably do learn a lot about yourself and what you value truly. Hopefully, you come out of it valuing more than looks, and don't learn some negative thing about judging the outside instead of the in. But she's a beautiful person inside and out, so I think it went well for her in the end. All right, we have another chat about that scene because that is the one thing everybody keeps talking about. If you're not talking about Charles finding out about Jamie being his dad, you're talking about that scene. And again, it wasn't naughty, it wasn't dirty. There were no body parts flying about. But it was such a huge thing that people just can't stop talking about it, including Brilliantly Balfe and four others. Love them and this interview. Let's check this out. It's Caitriona and Sam for TV line Outlander Season 7B. A lot of course, familiar hashtags. So let's see what this amazing duo has to say about a scene that only one of them was in.
The morning after for Claire and Lord John is perfection. And I need you to tell me about any conversations you and David had about it. Did you kind of just do it in the moment? Like, your faces are so excellent at that first waking up moment.
What? I thought I must have dreamt that.
It's hard because there's like multiple things going on, and I think I wanted Claire to be very like, what the F have I just done? And this sort of shame to be there, but then it has to break, right? Because it's like then he's being super vulnerable and he's telling her this heartbreaking story that's also really poetic and beautiful.
It's true, Selflessness does have its own reward. For if I had taken him, that would have destroyed forever what did exist between us. Our friendship.
They have a bond now, and, they know each other intimately now in a way that only a few people do.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a little bit of emotional memory recall for you there, was there? In the morning after? No?
No. I've never been.
No, sure. No.
Best of my knowledge, you have needed me urgently from the moment you saw me.
I want your opinions on what do you think Jamie's odds of survival are if Claire does not show up in his life? Like, do you think we're out at like shoulder dislocation gone bad?
Like, if she never
showed up.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Obviously, he's not making it to the age he's at now, right?
No.
Well, I don't know, because I think a lot of the drama comes with Claire. Look at the amount of times
Did
he
the
has.
bus hurt when it just rolled over?
I mean, I don't know.
The amount of times he had to save her, that she's put her foot in it, and he
I
has to
think when they first met, he was covered in blood and had a dislocated shoulder.
It wasn't
would've
you
been
falling off that horse in
He
the
would've
first
been
scene
fine.
together. No.
He would have been married probably to Leary, and that would have been an unhappy marriage. It would have been not very comfortable. But I think he probably wouldn't have been in all the strife that he's been through, I'm sorry to say. I've always said that when Jamie sees Claire, he sees his demise. He sees his death. He's like, I will die for this woman.
And you probably will.
Probably will.
For this woman, because of this woman. Yeah.
You know, two
That's
sides
love.
of the same coin. That's love.
Tomato, tomato.
What?
Did they have tomatoes in those times?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they didn't, Claire would make sure that they got introduced, right?
Yeah.
I want you guys to think about whatever, the entire run. Can you think of a moment that you were super proud of Sam? Something he did on set, a scene, something like that. And then Sam, I'm going to ask you for Caitriona as well.
Oh God, there's lots. I mean, I could probably pick multiple from each season's. I mean, the work that he did, and I had to watch part of it again recently, and I hadn't seen it since it aired 10 years ago. But the work that he did in 15 and 16 in season 1 was spectacular. And I hadn't, because I hadn't seen it, and then I had to go back and watch something, and I was just blown away. I was blown away by how amazing you were in it. It was when he was in Wentworth with Blackjack.
I won't surrender. To you. Or any man.
But it was before the actual sexual assault, and it was just the moments leading up to it, and like just the work he was doing was absolutely incredible.
I'll do what you must. Take your pleasure and be done with it.
But then I also got to direct a scene with him and JB, and without giving anything away about it, it's kind of a simple scene, but it was just so beautifully done, and it was so like, and when I was watching, I was like, that is why every woman falls in love with Jamie Fraser. No, it was so beautiful. And it was really amazing.
So nice.
Nice, that's so nice. All right, you better bring it now. I mean, that was a really good one.
Set the standard, right? I mean, look, firstly, we know Caitriona's an incredible actress, so there are always these moments where we are asked, or she's asked to sort of dig into, raw emotion. We've seen it in Faith.
It's not your fault. It's not even Randall's fault, not this time. It's my fault.
You'll see it a lot in this part of the season, which is incredible, and she really takes the viewers on that journey. Not that I've become blasé about it, but she just delivers daily. Not only that, but is so persistent, so hardworking that she continually pushes the show to be better. But I think it's actually the same thing that Caitriona said, is that when she directed, going on set on the first day, and was like, oh God, I don't know how this is going to go. I know she's going to be great, and she was phenomenal. She's sort of such a people person. The crew adored her, and she got out some great performances from some rather rusty actors. And she's just, honestly, I was so proud of you that day.
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be so good.
It's all me, right? The whole
Yes.
episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, that was fun. I'm again, the links for these are going to be below in case I do have to cut anything and you want to see the whole thing. I think I should be able to. I never know what I can get away with. We'll find out. Apparently, I'm having a video episode today here. Caitlin O'Ryan and Spit Nights original audio here, which should be just fine. A poem for when your love language is sharing music with people. You know what? Let's find out. We're doing a lot of upcoming episode stuff, but these last few are going to be our actors. All right, we're going to do that, and there will be some Sam.
Spotify playlists have become a place that keep displayed the songs we've played and listened to. There's no escaping you. My history is filled with moments spent content and lying in each other's arms, phone passed eagerly between interlocked palms, tapping in titles, artists and bands, a way to understand each other, expand one another's context of where we came from and what we've survived, the lyrics and music that soundtracked our lives up until this very instant. Instinctively, we start off tentative, still attempting to give off the impression we've got taste, scared to face the potential of seeming uncool, ruling out songs we were into at school, editing our guilty pleasures to feel less guilty. Ultimately, I want you to still be into me. Each melody leaves us more exposed. I want you to show me what nobody knows. I want you to show me the music you've grown with so we can grow closer together. Share the B-sides you love, beside me under the covers. Share with me your favorite covers. Infiltrate my Spotify playlist. Make my daily mixes a reason to miss you daily as it shuffles through the songs you've played me. And they'll stay with me for the rest of our time. And if this should end, I'll keep them and they'll become mine. Another song with a story for someone else's Spotify. Thanks.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Not as much as I enjoyed the other one I shared you. But this was good. And she did perform live for us, an older one, while we were at the gathering. Yeah, she's just phenomenal. She's got great talent. She uses these words and paints a picture. It's really good. And I do. My husband and I have separate. In fact, he uses Spotify and I use Alexa for my playlist. So we don't share. We have very different tastes in music, but we're very aware of it and we respect it. The man loves his covers, and me, I like I like pop stars of today, and yeah, don't even ask. If I made a playlist, it would be eclectically odd. I like all kinds of stuff. All right, now we are moving on to some Lauren Lyle information. Outlander Online shares Lauren Lyle caught on camera on her first day of directing. She says in her IGS that she may never act again, but we sure hope she does. Bravo, Lauren Lyle 7 is her Instagram. Lauren's IG via Jessica Webb 3, Patch Studio, and Deadbeat Films. So yeah, we've got. I think in the little yellow hat, you can sort of see the front of her face. And she's directing. I love it when the actors that we love so much and have given us so much pleasure in the storytelling that they provide get to follow some of their own dreams. It's one of my favorite things to share. Whether Sam's climbing the Himalayas, Caitriona is supporting child cancer being, removed from this planet, or if they are following a different dream of, again, Caitriona, as we saw, she gets to direct, and now Lauren's directing. Yay, let's see what else is happening. I'm just very excited for them. Also, I'm a big nerd. All right, Point Blank 1959 shares Sam Heughan with Jake Norton from Mountain World at Kathmandu Airport. The celebrations you saw in previous pics were dedicated to the inaugural opening of a new trail underneath the highest peak over the Amphu and onto base camp. And Gorakshanath Shep. I'm trying really hard to get these said properly. Sam is really a trailbreaker in the Himalayas. Yes. Jake Norton's guidance. They said they won't be available for communication for the next week. That is this week, as far as I'm aware. So we still don't expect to see any updated images from Sam till probably over the weekend, maybe, but most likely Monday or Tuesday, because he'll want to rest. I would. This is at Shangri-La Paltrek, Jake Norton, A Mountain World, Oscar D'Amore 2, Oscar Dismore. Okay, and then the hashtags we're familiar with. So there's our Sam. And all those pictures where he was wearing the flowers, the garlands, and the scarves, and all the folks were there. That was a celebration for the opening of the trail. I kind of thought so too, but a lot of people were like, look, they're just so excited to see Sam. They threw a party. No, that's us. Okay, there's a difference. I don't think the people in the Himalayas care. All right. Yeah, see, there's part of the celebration. You can see the red cord, which I'm guessing is for the people who are going up the trail first to kind of cross. Instead of a finishing line, it's like a starting line. So from My Peak Challenge, hey, Peakers. Well, it's been quite a year. I just like to thank you all for supporting this year's charity, the World Wildlife. Yeah, that was cool this year to chat about. And accumulating over 65 million steps with our Monroe Step Challenge for blood cancer UK. Oh, yeah, another good one. See, again, this is why we love Sam. Once again, our peakers rise to the occasion and support these worthy causes. I can't quite believe we have now raised almost $8 million for charity in the past 9 years. And next year is our 10th anniversary. We have some really exciting announcements and challenges ahead. Can't wait to celebrate this decade of peaking with you. All right, now, they do go on to talk about their personal peak challenge and whatnot. Since I'm not positive this is from Sam, probably, but maybe not, I'm going to leave this here for you to pause and read on your own if you'd like to. Pausing. And if not, well, let me just say, this is a fun picture. I like he's on his way out. This is the last moment where he has shaved, although I see some stubble, is able to get a shower, use a toilet, all those fun, exciting, modern conveniences gone for a week. But so cool to be the first ones to travel this trail. I hope he is having a fantastic time. He has certainly earned the time off to do something he loves. And we know he loves hiking. We know he loves the outdoors. And with that, I'm going to call it the end of the second video. Yay. I hope this has been a good Thursday for you. I went through kind of everything that I had. Some weird stuff's going on. I went ahead and got myself on Blue Sky as well. I might update my end screen at some point and include that. But for now, yeah, if you want to chat with me, IG is really the best place to find me. I'm on Threads though as well, and Facebook. I just don't answer Facebook as often as I should. Now, again, if you would like to be part of one of my upcoming chats for the channel, episode reviews, then make sure that you send me an email to katie@katiescornerinspace.com. I will make sure to put you on the list, and I will let you know if I've run out of spaces or maybe could use you as a backup in case somebody gets ill and is unable to come. But at this point, I believe I'm going to have everybody I need for this coming review. So let me know if there's a particular episode you'd like to be a part of, and I will do my best to put you there. It's going to be fun putting all that out there. And if in case you missed the first video and didn't hear, I should be sending out those autographs. I'm so sorry that it's later than I expected. I've had weird technical difficulties all week, from my computer to like things in my life. It's just been an irritating kind of week. So I do apologize, but I think I will hopefully be able to put them in the post today. If not, then definitely tomorrow. And for those of you who are members, if you would like a little care package for Christmas, go ahead and send me an email with your address. But make sure, like in the subject, that you're letting me know that's what it's doing, because I didn't think I was going to get as many emails as I've gotten. And I'm old, and sometimes it's hard for me to keep stuff organized by email. I need to make folders is what I need to do. At any rate, thanks so much for joining me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more, and make sure you hit the notifications bell so you'll know when more videos come out. Thank you again, as always, to my members so much for helping me. You're going to hopefully send me your addresses so I can send you a little something to thank you. Not in person, but, a little something. And if you didn't get enough information in this video or in the one earlier, then please feel free to go check out the playlist Waiting for Outlander Season 7 Part 2, and you will find many, 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 many videos. And peruse the channel if you have time. See if there's anything else you're interested in. I'm thinking of starting... I'm going to end my Star Trek Void series. I'm going to start something else. Star Trek, though, it's going to be about this. So, toddle around, see what you find. Let me know what you like. And no matter what video you find and you end up watching here on the channel, I'll see you there.